What's happening, sports fans? We welcome you back to another episode of San Diego Prep Insider. We are officially at the point where we have a large enough sample size statistically in the football season after 3 weeks to start crowning teams great and top tier and team to beat and all those stupid ass words that we use to try and overhype stuff when it's just fun to watch it right now is what we're figuring out. And that is the Kearny Comets. They have been one of the most prolific offensive producers, and the defense, like 30-something points total allowed this. Like, you guys are doing pretty well on defense also. It's been a pretty good start to the year. Let's introduce them. We'll go here left to right, starting with the coach. If you guys could give name, grade, position, coaches, if you could say either what grade you would be in at this point or how long you've been at the school, that'd be great.
I can't count that high for what grade I'd be in, but Jeremy Stump, I'm the head football coach at Kearny. I've been there for 3 seasons.
What's up? I'm Isaiah Baker. I'm in 12th grade.
I'm Brody. I'm in 10th grade.
My name's Enrique. I'm a senior.
Could you guys give everyone position also?
On offense, I'm a receiver, and on defense, I play safety.
I just play quarterback.
I just play quarterback. That's okay. That's decently prolific. You need to do that sometimes.
I play wide receiver, running back, quarterback, and linebacker.
Maximo Vaughn, year 2023. I play receiver, tight end, and on defense, I play defensive end.
Was there ever a defensive position? Like, was there a day on freshman where you were like a linebacker for 20 minutes and then you got run over once and you're like, hey, maybe not for me?
I could play safety, but
you could play, like, if is there a scenario, coach, in the playbook where we reach a point of exhaustion or a large enough victory margin or something where he winds
Absolutely not.
Hard no? Never no?
Hard no. That's a never no.
Okay, fair enough. Guys, how's 3-0 feel? The open questions to anybody. However you want to answer that, whoever wants to answer that. How's 3-0?
Never satisfied. 3-0, but we're looking to be greater than that. And it's just another game after Friday night. So, yeah.
I definitely think that it's great to be 3-0, but last game when we were 2-0, we talked about it a couple times, and we said we went 2-0 last year at the end of the year, so it's nothing that we're not used to. So this year we're definitely trying to come back in and go more than 3-0, 4-0.
Friday night, you guys were taking on a Southwest San Diego team that did not have a varsity squad last year and was now 2-0, and you guys were 2-0. And do Friday nights feel right? Like, are you guys getting the requisite love and atmosphere so far out the gate?
Playing at home, definitely. We love them fans and the cheerleaders, and it just feels right playing, scoring touchdowns, winning.
35 points minimum every single game. A lot of that through the air as a quarterback. What do you think has been working really well for you guys on offense this year?
I think just like hitting the open guy, even if it's just like a short pass, like I'll just give the ball to my athletes in space and they'll make it happen.
Coach, coaches are often guilty of just giving me cliches, but I do like to at least give one opportunity to engage in some sort of answer on this. But is this, are you on schedule? Is this a little bit ahead of the curve? Is this, you're going to tell me we've still got to get better every single week? I mean, I'm just trying to avoid maybe some cliches, but you got to feel good, at least optimistic about where are you right now?
Yeah, it feels great. Coming into the season, realistically speaking, I would have been happy, with going even, especially after the last couple of seasons. And I think really what we were looking to do this year is have fun, just change it up, have fun, get the community interested in the program again, get the kids interested. And I think we're being very successful at doing that right now.
For you guys looking forward, you're going to say you want Maranatha, then you want San Diego. You're going to take it one game at a time, but is there one game right now that is the rival, is the person that you're looking for? Because I know that a school can have a rival, but sometimes a program will have something different based off recent history. You guys are whispering about it?
Yeah, I mean, we got 270 bombs on us last year, Coronado and San Diego. So I think those two are the get-back games for us.
And me personally, Crawford, I've been talking with their coaches since last season. I'm cool with some of their athletes, and I'm just looking forward to that game.
Those games are, let's see, Crawford, you got October 7th, and Okay. That is away. Yes. That is at Crawford. Very nice. And then Coronado is the 21st at home. Very nice. Okay. So definitely go check out that. Is one of those going to be senior night and or a theme night? Have there been theme nights this year? I'm curious what some of these schools are doing to hype up a Friday night.
So our only theme, like senior night, is going to be our theme night. That's actually last game of the year at home against Hoover, and then we have homecoming against Army Navy.
Have you guys have been in school for what? Only like 2 weeks? Something.
About a
1
week.
week.
1 week?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Tuesday will be our second week.
My goodness. That is crazy. Some of those schools have already been back in session for like a month or something like that. Looking backwards, Coach, you mentioned this being a 3-year program or 3 years of this program for you now and having gone through a lot of this. So, Coach, guys, any of you, what has the journey been like to get from where this school was to where this school is now and where it could potentially be going this season? Because you guys are definitely a team that people are now looking at like, okay, they are definitely a playoff contender. Like, they're no joke. These aren't flukes. These are solid wins.
Yeah, it was tough. I took over during COVID, and I think that was probably one of the hardest parts is just the kids weren't in school. So trying to get kids excited about the program that aren't even on campus and, especially after our play, during the COVID season and even the first half of last season, it was just a challenge to get people interested in it. So I think we made the switch, running the offense that we do now. We went from a West Coast style offense to air raid. And the idea was let's just start having some fun and see what happens. And that was kind of my mandate to the boys halfway through last year when we made the change. It was like, hey, let's go out, let's have some fun, get people interested in the program and see what happens. And they've done a great job with that so far. I mean, I think you can tell if you guys have been to our Instagram page, like you'll just see a bunch of kids on there smiling.
The Instagram is well filmed. You guys definitely are bringing the confidence on that front. Who's taking care of that? How did that end up? Who made the executive decision to lean into having a good Instagram?
Well, that's a great part of the story, right? Is we've always been very community based. These young men, they get out in the community about once a month. We have a couple of the coaches on staff that are pastors in the community, so we're very active. One of our team captains from last year, she was our female kicker. She agreed to come on and start doing our photography. And our defensive coordinator's roommate, Steven, is the guy doing all our videos and Instagram. And they're doing a fantastic job with it, too. It's really fun.
You guys like the Instagram, or or do you guys as players like, no, we don't care, we just want the on-field product? Or is it kind of fun to have a little bit of hype around a Friday night?
I think it is definitely fun to have it because it is recognition, and we didn't get much of that last year because it was very, it was kind of dead. But now this year we're getting more excited. We got more eyes on us now, so it's cool to give the people something to watch and be excited to come out to games.
So the connection between the two of you has been quite prolific this year. I'm curious always with a sophomore-senior gap is got to be, bro, did you sometimes just chuck it up and be like, he's somewhere there. I trust this is going to happen. He's my man. There's a guy kind of coming to tackle me. I didn't really make eye contact with him. I'll try. Or what has been working so well for the two of you this year?
I've done that a couple times. Just chuck it down there. He's there. But he's been getting separation on DBs. I kind of want to say this, but I don't really think right now no one can really guard him. Who we're going against, no one can really guard him. So
since I joined last year, I joined mid-season. It was 4 or 5 games left. I came in, Brody,
it was just immediate. The ball just came out of his hands. Nice.
Yeah. Coming from Florida and then here, and it was a big change. And then having Brody a quarterback that can throw as a freshman is crazy.
I was going to say you've played only 6 regular actual football games with him. You've had one off season to work. So what was your guys' off season? Just 100 catches a day no, just
nothing like that. It's just something on the field. Yeah, we did track. Just a lot of time just hanging out, chilling, doing stuff together.
You did track over the summer, or you say you did track at school?
At school.
Yeah. You have every sport listed on. You have basketball, football, baseball, track, all of that listed on your Max Preps page.
You're only in high school for 4 years.
It's
you
nice.
Do the most you can.
Is there any sports left that you would like to check off this year? Who get you to do badminton or a volleyball or something like that, just to add to the resume?
Nah, I think I'm good with just
You
football,
don't want
basketball.
you don't want one more chance at a ring somewhere.
I mean,
Maybe
I know the badminton team. They did good last season, so
sneaky good,
yeah,
sneaky good. Yeah,
might have to check that out.
I tried that for a season. Me and one of my linemen did it as a duos pair, and we got wiped every single varsity outing that we took by very, very, very small, agile 5'2" kids that had just amazing lateral speed and jumps, and it was always a massacre. It was awful. So yeah, no, it's a little bit of a challenge. I respect the badminton teams more than most people.
I mean, these guys don't remember it, but he's like a walking, Bo Jackson commercial or whatever running around campus. It's pretty funny. I'm taking college coaches to go see him. I'm not sure whether to go to the track or the baseball field because I'm not quite sure where he is that day. But one thing I want to mention too is, their connection has been, very lucrative and prolific, but it's interesting. Like that game on Friday, Brody hit 8 receivers, and I want to say Max and Enrique, I think, are you guys top 25 in San Diego section for receptions?
Yeah,
Something like that. I know they're up there. So it is interesting that, just specifically with this offense, that ball gets spread around, which I think is important, especially if you're not going to be running it. You want to make sure you keep all your skill guys happy and spread that ball around for them. So
I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I see 8 receivers with double-digit catches.
yeah, that's about right.
Yes, that sounds about right. Who's left to start finding for double-digit catches? Like, can we start working in a trick play where a lineman registers as eligible? Is there a freshman that you guys have seen kind of coming up that you're like, hey, he could still break out this year? Like, what's next for you guys maybe down the stretch in terms of new names that people need to know?
Yeah, so we actually call him Little Zay. So Zayden Gravely he's a freshman on our squad. He's number 15, and he gets quite a few reps right now. He's going to be someone to keep your eye on for the next couple of years.
Yeah. Anybody on the defensive side? Or is Kearny just going to be known purely for offense for the next couple of years? Is until Brody leaves, it's going to be nothing but passing offense, winning 75-30 games, and
So I mean, both Max and Zay are pretty notable on defense. Zay reminds me, I say this all the time when I'm talking to college coaches. He's like Jack Tatum, the old Raiders free safety, and we got some footage last year of people trying to come across the middle on him, and he just went lights out. And we got Max, playing defensive end for us, and he's relentless. I don't know off the top of my head what his tackle total is right now, but the guy plays like a maniac. Yeah.
Bringing up the past. I mean, I think my second game we played Mission Bay, and it was just like the perfect play for a safety. There's a receiver coming over the middle, came downhill, smacked him.
Knocked him out.
Chill.
is a big hit on defense or a big touchdown a better feeling in football?
Touchdown.
Like
You gotta say touchdown.
I feel like
is Brody gonna be hurt if he doesn't say touchdown from
a
Brody?
touchdown is a good feeling, offensive wise, like it's a big confidence boost. But defense, it's just like it could be a real game changer, and like it gets the whole team hyped up, and it makes them want to hit, and then makes them want to stop on defense. So I feel like a hit is pretty good, but offense is good. A touchdown is good too.
Very definitive answer. Appreciate it. For you guys going forward, what's the where is either like the goals set? I mean, obviously you feel confident going week to week now, but are you guys already starting to say, hey, I want to throw for 2,500 yards, or I want to get to X amount of catches or tackles, or are we going to get to 8-0, or we're going to get to like where has the level been readjusted, or where are you guys thinking right now as a team going forward?
I mean, our goal coming into the season was really like playoff or bust, but right now, my personal goal is 4,000 yards, 4,000 yards, 50 touchdowns passing. But like I want to win a championship for Kearny. That's my goal.
I feel like before the season even started, we all had goals to exceed like big numbers, and seeing us do that now is pretty good. But I feel like, yes, as games are going on and as we are getting a whole bunch of yards, I feel like it does get tougher. Like we have bigger expectations for us.
And as a goal, like I think as a collective unit, we're trying to break the Kearny's record books right now at the moment and make our own, rewrite them.
There's been some historically offensive good Kearny teams in the last decade or so that are a bunch of good aligned for 1 year and then it doesn't seem to be able to sustain. I'm assuming, though, that you guys, with a little bit of younger talent on this side and not just necessarily entirely seniors, feel good. Do you feel like heading out after this season, this program's going to be in good shape for the next couple of years?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we got a couple seniors right now, but as I'm looking at the freshmen, sophomores, juniors, it's like we still got a couple years that we still good. Like Coach said, we got Zayden. He's a dog. And even on our defense side, like Josiah and like Dom and like Chris, like we good. Anthony.
So what do you guys as a senior class then want to leave as a legacy or an impact or lasting, impression upon this program?
I just want that respect for Kearny because since I joined last season, it like I could already tell like it was like a laughing stock, but now before I leave, like after I leave, I want the respect for Kearny and I want the younger guys to be like we could do this and we don't have to be the little ones anymore. So yeah.
I definitely want us to be known for being big hitters, putting yards on on film, on tape, on the papers, making
On
us
nicely curated Instagram reels.
definitely.
Yes.
That'd be cool
It looks nice.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys are starting that.
for sure.
So you guys going forward, let's see, we got Maranatha. We will include all of the other links to all of the other schedules and games that you can check out in the description below the video and on our website. You can also follow, it's Kearny, it's just at Kearny Comets, or what is the official football Instagram account? Kearny.comets. All right, follow at Kearny.comets, and we will also tag all of these guys in the description so you can follow them individually and check out what they're up to. Thank you so much, guys, for being on the show. Really appreciate it. Best of luck this season. And let's see, next home game is Maranatha, or no, next home game is San Diego. So next time you can go check them out at Kearny will be September 23rd against San Diego. Until next time, talk to you soon, sports fans.